So Ted Wilson, Ted Anderson and George Dawson have all escaped from prison?
Yes. According to the report we just got, the prison was actually invaded by a dozen members of the faithful remnant which came specifically to free those men. 3 guards were killed, and a riot erupted once most of the other prisoners realized what was happening. That riot was eventually put down, but by then the invaders and the ones they sought to free were long gone.
Oh my God, this is insane. I am so glad I rejected the support of the faithful remnant when I was running for mayor. If I had accepted them, my own credibility would be ruined now. Put out an APB on all 3 of those men. They will not be welcome in this town ever again.
Whitney and Charlie, I came as soon as I heard. How is your grandmother now? We don't know yet. She suddenly collapsed and our daughter Janet was screaming, "Grandma fell, Grandma fell." Even while blind, she knew something was terribly wrong with my grandmother. So we rushed her to hospital.
Miss Owen, I have bad news. Your grandmother suffered a massive heart attack and her heart is too damaged to last much longer. Dr. Faris has confirmed the diagnosis. Her coronary blockages were left untreated for too long. But she wants to talk to you one more time before she goes. Come see her now.
Whitney, I'm so sorry you had to see me like this. But I knew I was having heart problems long before I came to you. But I had already decided that if I was going to die, it should be with you rather than my sons, who are just like their idiot father. I don't know if there is a heaven to go to anymore, but the thought of sharing you with my ex-husband, it makes me not want to go there. Don't be so bitter. Grandfather actually repented his past mistakes and commended me for standing up to him and telling him what I thought of him. It is because of him that I got the mansion you have spent your last months that. So maybe he was truly saved in the end. Perhaps. But I want you to promise me one thing before I go. What is it? You must do everything you can to destroy your grandfather's legacy. That so-called faithful remnant my sons helped found is a mockery of everything that Jesus taught. It must be destroyed before more people are hurt by it. No more women should have to suffer as I did decades ago with your grandfather. I was already committed to that goal, but I am glad you agree with me. Grandmother. So my plan is to bring my grandmother's remains back to this mansion and then bury her in the backyard right beside Jennifer Wilson. Both of them were victims of the patriarchy, though in different ways. I hope that is acceptable to you. Yes. But what about your other relatives, including your father and uncle? Will they be coming? Absolutely not. Grandmother disowned them while she was still alive, so they should not be allowed to come and pay their respects to her now that she is dead. I and some other cops can provide security for your grandmother's memorial service. Will it be held here or at the UU Church? Here, please. And thanks for the offer, Carrie. Now what?
Whitney, this is your father. I just heard that my mother is dead. And you didn't have the decency to give me a call to tell me directly. I had to find out about it from a Facebook post.
First of all, you shouldn't be able to call me. I blocked you, remember?
Yes, so that's why I am using someone else's phone to contact you. As your grandmother's next of kin, I should be the one to make plans to bury her, not you.
No. Grandmother disowned you, just as I did, so you have no claim to her. And what's this I hear about you and others in the faithful remnant staging a jailbreak last week? Are you insane? Don't ever talk to me about law and order again.